Maguire, who has been starved of supply, struggled to get into threatening areas. This team desperately needs to start well. With Sinchuk playing off him while Wiki Carmona comes more central to link up. It's a difficult system to get right. But
and now the challenge buoyed up CF Montreal here at Inter and Co Stadium, and away we go with Carmona sweeping it forward straight away. First game bump of momentum that can often come from a change, and there's an interception, and Brian Ojeda finding Pasalic, whose shot goes wide via a deflection, and Orlando have their first corner in the 5th minute. He's coached in his native Argentina as well, but only at regional level, you would say. But he's certainly caught the eye in MLS Next Pro. Here is Martin Ojeda with a cross into the box and met on the volley and put wide by Pasalic. Good chance.
They're all over the place right now, Montreal.
He's taken out of the attack for Orlando for now. This is Pasalic. We've seen this before, all the way across. Then he shoots to Garisse. Angulo hits the post, but followed up by Maguire. Big dunk with a big goal.
Gets his strike away. Great strength. Wonderful balance, and Angulo is the one following up. But then his big...
2 Montreal players down, but the referee's playing advantage as Sinchuk gets into the box and on his right foot sees Marine deflected away for a corner. Meantime, Montreal only have 9 players on their feet at the moment.
Nothing in it.
Meantime, they did win the corner as Sinchuk's shot was deflected behind, and it's Carmona with the in-swinger deep. Owusu's there! An equaliser for the visitors, and Prince Owusu on the spot again. A towering header, Montreal level.
Well, what a ball from Carmona. What a response from Montreal. That's twice now Carmona from the corner. He's put in a great ball at that far stick, curling right into the path of Prince Owusu. Rises well, gets away from his mark, thunders it right into the back of the net to get his team back in it. What a header. Powerful header.
Same delivery, and this time the long arms of Otero at 6'6" come out and get it.
Exact same spot, wasn't it? Right into the corner, the far corner of the 6. But there is influence in Otero as he was trying to throw the ball, but you go back to Carmona. He's just trying to cut across the ball and find that far corner with his left peg. Settles well and needs the block. Moves his feet well, Carmona.
Nice turn. Angulo off to the races and feeding Maguire if he can get him. Might come back to Angulo, and he might have his opportunity. Instead he'll give it to Ojeda, and Martin Ojeda sweeps it into the bottom corner, and Orlando City back into the lead.
Picks up the ball, and look at him just drive into that space. You thought initially that he left it a little bit short, but he follows the ball up, continues on into the box, and just lays it off nicely for Ojeda. I mean, that is as easy as it gets for last year's main man, Ojeda. Penalty spot, pick your corner. It's the right way to pass it. Ojeda just needs to close his hips and tuck it away, and he points right to the man who started it all.
Muir's header met it. That's nice from Brian Ojeda. Forward it goes for Martin Ojeda, and the cross picks out Maguire, and it's a good save from Gillier to deny Orlando a third on the stroke of half-time. It'll be a corner. Tying Nani for 4th all-time in all competitions for Orlando, who get the second half underway here on Apple TV. They're playing from left to right. They are, of course, in their traditional home colours, the purple. Montreal in the white and blue, in the midst of 6 straight road games to start the season. It's happened 3 times for them before, and of course they say playing on the road is tough in this league, and the miles involved. Of course, for Montreal, they've already had an epic trip, some 6 hours flying time over to San Diego to start the season. So it's the 4th time they've had an extended run on the road to start a season. Previous 3, interesting to look at, 2019, 24 and 25, where they played 7. From those 22 games, last week only their 5th winners. This shot is fired over from the kickoff almost. And once again, it's Sinchuk who's trying to make his mark. He flashes it over.
Well, it's a wonderful, positive run to get into the area. And when he connects with it, you just wondered if that ball was going to stay underneath the...
Sinchuk once more up against Angulo. Numbers matched in the middle. There's the cross deflected behind. Could have gone anywhere. Sinchuk with the cross. Iago's header. Petrasso there. Dorsey there first. There's Maguire back defending. Pasalic beaten to that one. And away through Brecalo, one of those who had a pretty torrid afternoon last week. Now if he stayed onside, Ojeda could be away from the ball over the top. It's Martin Ojeda for Orlando, and it's saved by Gillier, and the flag has stayed down. We'll get a look. Difficult to see from that one.
Well, there was a deep defender there as Ojeda. That's an opportunity.
And they see out this second half, and that will be significant. Remember, they've not got Robin Janssen at the moment. He's been out with injuries, making his way back from a foot problem. This is Angulo now as they race forward. And Dorsey's coming wide from the right, but ultimately straight into the action and shooting.
He's come in off that left-hand side. Angulo has gone straight away, taking Maguire's position in the central area.
Here's the corner, another of those in-swingers, and they did this time pick out Morales, and his header took a touch. It'll be another corner. Could well be going to the World Cup, Efrain Morales, the Bolivian. Tori breaks it up. And he finds Jaime. Owusu wants it in the middle. He was unmarked for a moment. Runner outside is Petrasso. Jaime goes alone, and it is deflected. Well, he wants his first goal in MLS, Ivan Jaime.
With that block compared to the first half when Angulo just turned him, and that's how the second goal came about.
Jaime once more onto his right foot, and it is batted away by Otero. Netcam replay is brought to you by AT&T, and we have a look at Otero there just getting behind it.
To ship more goals given this system.
Well, and they might do so here, because Spicer has been presented with a gift. Can he take it? Great save! Gillier deflects it behind, and he keeps Montreal in the game, and Tyrese Spicer has blown a chance.
From Gillier, keeps this team in as Morales. It's too casual from him. And Spicer, he's got all kinds of time to think about it. But yet he's rushing on to try and hurry on Spicer. But he never looked confident. But that is some save. I mean, his legs, he's doing the splits.
Jaime delivers, and the header almost spilled. Morales got his head on it. There's an offside flag up for the follow-up. Ojeda.
You see with Piet, he's in an offside position as that header comes in. Otero becoming more of a three-man centre back.
Jaime, and it's Escobar, and saved by Otero. A highly promising youngster, Olger Escobar.
I mean, what a save.
Actually scored 10 times in the last 15 minutes of matches. Well, we're in the last seconds. But here is Jaime, and he's away and into the box for Montreal, onto his right, once, twice, saved, and the purple shirts around it. They nearly played themselves into trouble. They ultimately get it away, and you sense Jaime.
Just throwing their bodies at it. What a ball that is from Escobar, though. In behind, and Jaime, as he sets down 2 defenders. And he turns inside and cuts in. It's Taifi who actually gets the block when Otero comes steaming out.
Oh, you've got to hit it surely there.
And Taifi, it's that wasted step from Hami when he cut in, and it gives that extra moment for the defender of Orlando to get that block in.
Look at this.
What this means to him in his final moments. Everybody's on their feet in this stadium, and Orlando have a first win of the season, and Martin Perelman 3 points on his debut.